Whether you love me or hate me, you think I'm crazy. Of the 100 grand to get a beat from Shady. Really hope when I bought it he wasn't angry, but I really had to tell him that he changed me. The truth of the matter is, without you, Marshall Mathers, I would've come in.
Hello friends, welcome once again to Look and Live. You all here with Pastor James Devallon, and this is another reaction video. Guys, we have for you today on the screen, oh man, I got my man. This is Tom MacDonald, Dear Slim. Listen, first time we're gonna check this out. For those of you who don't know, we love Tom MacDonald here in Look and Live. Tom MacDonald is something special. All right, I have an entire playlist of Tom MacDonald's reaction video. If you wait till the end of the video, I'll share that with you. If you haven't checked out, watch the entire thing. For those of you who don't know, I was introduced to Tom just earlier this year, and it's been on a journey for me. I just watched this man, and not only has his music been a powerful mean of ministry to my heart, especially during all these confusion happening for the past 2 years concerning the pestilence 19 and all the extra stuff. So he's like, to me, Tom MacDonald was somewhat of an assistance, and because I had thoughts that I was trying to make sense, and there were things that I was wrestling with, and when I heard some of his music, I was like, get out of here, get out of town. This brother's been saying this, and I see the landscape of political corruption and everything, and I'm like, there's something here that I'm not understanding. And I listened to Tom MacDonald's music. I was like, thank you, Lord. So Tom is a blessing to me, if you were to ask me, for a number of reasons. He's a great artist. He knows how to talk about the issues of the day in the most vivid and accurate ways as well. He gave a good description of what is happening in our world, and he's relatable, man. And he knows how to be sensitive as well, and he has an amazing team around him. Nova, and also Hangover Gang. You guys have been amazing in showing us love here in this channel. Part of the reasons why we are growing, he has a lot to do with Tom MacDonald's and the fan base that he has, and I will never forget that. Never will I forget that. So yeah, I made some amazing friends as a result of these reaction videos as well. But I also want to say, this is the first time we're going to check out Tom MacDonald, Dear Slim. I don't know what to expect, but I'm excited though. All right, friends, without further ado, are you ready for this? Let's now get into the heart of the message.
Dear Slim, I thought you might have heard of me maybe, cause lately everywhere I turn someone's comparing us crazy. I never would've thought when I was bumping Biggie and Pac that I'll put my bleach in a box and become the product of shade. But I'm here now. Hi, my name is Tom MacDonald. People call me controversial. I'm the one that counterculture follows. Every song I drop's a problem. I offend an awful lot with topics commenting on race and politics. I'm pretty awesome. Dear Slim, I know we're very different politically. Seems like some of your biggest fans are the victims I'm triggering. They're convinced I don't like you, which ain't consistent with history. I was picked on as a kid and they don't know what Slim did for me. But I'm here now, and I fight the system just like you. Was addicted to pills and liquor and quit them just like you. People claim that you hate me, but Marshall, that can't be right, dude. You'd have to hate yourself as well as Marshall. I'm you. Marshall, remember back when you became Eminem. You changed the world with a pen. Well, now I'm just like you. I don't give a what, saying what I want with my fingers up. Everybody triggered and they think I suck, but I don't give a what. Dear
Okay, Tom. Listen, I love this. This is a good way. It's him appealing to Slim here, and he is talking about the influence that Slim Shady had. We can't deny the fact that Tom certainly does resemble Eminem in so many different ways, and I think there's also what is his name, NF. Also, there's a reflection of that I get from these artists. It goes to show the impact that Slim Shady had on many minds and many young people. Who knows how many more Slim Shady has inspired. I used to be such a big fan of Eminem as well. But I do realize Eminem's political view and perspective is very different than that of Tom's. But again, I'm loving the fact he's showing some respect here. He is, yeah, Tom is on fire. As always, though, doesn't shock me at all. But I really love what he's doing here, man. I really love what he's doing here. But again, obviously, you can tell there's a little bit of tension between the two at the time of this video, at least. You guys fit me in. You know what was going on during this time. So let me know what's happening here. Let's now get back. Let's get back to the message.
Dear Slim, I thought that maybe because you paved the way for me, you might relate to weight that Caucasian rappers are carrying. They're constantly comparing us to you, it's embarrassing, never gaining their approval. It's just hate we're inheriting, but I'm here now. Go ahead and hate it, don't hurt. Call me culture vulture garbage, those are ignorant words. I kill a vulture, cook the poultry in a pan till it's burned. See Marshall, I'm just like you, I'm flipping the bird. Dear Slim, I just want to give you your flowers. I spent hours memorizing all of your songs in 2000. You were the reason I screamed it out of my teachers. A teen, I needed your CD on repeat and Shady's face on my t-shirt. But I'm here now. They call me controversial just like you. We're both white, both red, both of our eyes blue. Screw any guy who tries to say you changed and don't like you. Cause in my mind it's still 99, and I'm you. Marshall, remember back when you became Eminem. You changed the world with a pen. Well, now I'm just like you. I don't give a what, saying what I want with my fingers up. Everybody triggered and they think I suck. But I don't give a what, I don't give a what, whether you love me or hate me, you think I'm crazy. Dropped 100 grand to get a beat from Shady. I really hope when I bought it he wasn't angry, but I really had to tell him that he changed me. The truth of the matter is, without you Marshall Mathers, I would've committed suicide before I was a rapper. You showed me that I could do it. I didn't need to be black, or I know it's stupid, but I just had to do my best to say thank you.
Powerful, powerful. This is an honor. This is a level of respect he's given to Slim Shady, despite the fact they have the political differences and so on. Even though Slim Shady may not respect Tom MacDonald, at least it seems that's the air that I'm getting from the way this message is being portrayed. But despite the fact he's saying, I respect you, you are my icon, you've influenced me, part of the reason why I am what I am today has a lot to do with you. And I love that. I like that. That shows a level of respect Tom has for an artist such as Eminem and many others as well. That's humility for me, if you were to ask me, and I appreciate the content of the message here. What about those whom have been an influence in your life? Let me know. What kind of person has had the greatest impact in your life? Comment below. Let's keep talking about that.
Marshall, remember back when you became Eminem. You changed the world with a pen. Well, now I'm just like you. I don't give a what, saying what I want with my fingers up. Everybody triggered and they think I suck. But I don't give a what, I don't give a what, Marshall, remember back when you became Eminem. You changed the world with a pen. Well, now I'm just like you. I don't give a what, saying what I want with my fingers up. Everybody triggered and they think I suck. But I don't give a what, I don't give a what,
Oh boy, that was amazing. That was well done. A nice tribute, I would say. I'm not sure. What would you refer to that when I'm an artist sing a song in this way? You guys are gonna have to comment and let me know. I'm still new to this thing. Yeah, that was a great song. Particularly, I appreciate the content of the message as well. You know, it goes to show that people who have had influence on our lives, we need to give them honor and respect for that. You know, who has had the greatest impact on your life? Let me know. Obviously, Tom MacDonald is telling you Slim Shady was one of those guys, man. And it's true, when I watched the documentary about Tom, it shows that from buying record and stuff of Slim Shady, listening to his CD players and so on, his CDs and everything in his CD player, as a result of that, this is the fruit of his doing. So this goes to show that there is great power and an influence in our lives, either for good or evil. Some could either lead you to become who you are, some can put you downward as well. So it's good to keep that in mind, and it's very obvious from the heart of Tom MacDonald's message that this is the case. Going to the scripture quickly, guys, I want to wrap it up by saying this. I myself have had great influence. I think a cousin of mine has been a major influence. There are some preachers that I have met as well. They've been a major influence in my life. Part of the reason why I'm going to school and went into ministry and everything and still pursuing a degree is that I believe that there's great things that could be done when we are properly influenced by the right channels and so on, the right people come into our lives, they can really move us in a certain direction that could take us far in life. I see that, and I can certainly say I'm a product of that as well. And there's some preachers that I admire, man. I tell you, there are some preachers that I look at, I said, man, I want to be just like him, man. I want to be just like that. I want to be as gifted as he is. You know, I may not be exactly like him, but I desire that, man. There's a preacher by the name of Carlton Knott, who is a student of the word and a preacher and a teacher of the word. I love that about him as a minister. I've had a nephew who passed away. I love his humility and gentleness and kindness. He was so open-hearted. He will listen to anything about anything, but he will not condemn people. He understood how to meet people where they are. I love these characteristics about him. Even though there are different people in my life, even today, that I look at and say, man, I want to be like you, man. There's so much we can learn from one another. You know, let me know who's have had the greatest influence on your life and how are they impacting your life in a positive way, at least. So, with that being said, in the book of John, we are told that these are they which defiled not themselves with women. This is talking about 144,000, a special group of people in the final times, right before Jesus returns. This is one of their characteristics. For they are virgins. Now, this doesn't necessarily mean they're virgin in the sense that they never had a wife or a husband. That's not the point. The virgin is the sense of spiritual virginity. In other words, they are so purely connected to Jesus. Nothing else can come in between that relationship between them and God. These are they which follow the Lamb whithersoever he goeth. This is the point I wanted to highlight here. I can see in Tom MacDonald's music, there is this following in the footstep of Slim Shady, not necessarily to be exactly like him, but to learn from him. It's okay to have an idol, an icon of this sort that could make you the person that you are. Sometimes it's very difficult to find ourselves, in and of ourselves. But if we can learn from other people, we can come together with a perfect image of who we were created to be. So it's okay, man. It's okay to listen to others, to learn from others, to follow. It's okay to apply, to talk the way they do. But at the end of the day, you're still you. You never sell out your individuality for somebody else, but you can learn from a lot of people around you to make up the person that you are. It's a beautiful thing when it is well done, because now you become something else for somebody else. Because when now they see you, little do they know, you are a mixture of this and that person, and they don't know all of that story, but all that they know, you are the finished product of something wonderful. Now you can influence somebody else to do this or to do that, which is beautiful. So therefore, I want you to know, never sell out your individuality for anything, but also don't ever be ashamed to be the person that God created you to be. But even more, be among those who follow the Lamb, like Jesus says, whithersoever he goeth. Wherever Jesus go, I will go. And I said, ultimately, friends, I want to be like Jesus. I want to be like him. I love everything about this man. And I'm serious. Something about Jesus I love. It's just the way he talks, the way he behaves, his confidence, his authority. And not only that, but also his humility, his gentleness, his kindness and meekness. I look at that, I'm like, man, I want that. I want that, because I know I'm lacking in so many different ways. And this is why I preach and I study and I try to learn, because I realize there is no other character on earth as beautiful as the character of Jesus, and I want to be like him. How about you? Comment below, share your thought and perspective with me as well. Thank you so very much for checking out this one with me, Tom MacDonald, Slim Shady. That was a nice song, man. I really appreciate the content. How about you do me a favor? Like and subscribe to the page. Click the bell icon for more of my notification upload. And let me know what you think about this reaction video. I'm gonna leave a link at the end of this video so you can binge watch some of my Tom MacDonald's videos if you haven't already done that. If you happen to be new to the channel, make sure you check them out. You will see me growing from start to finish. You will see my first videos. I was somewhat apprehensive, not knowing, like, man, that's not my thing. That's not my field. I usually don't go in these areas. But over time, I realized, wait a minute, there's something to learn here. There's something to understand here. We don't need to be judgmental and so on. But I grew. You will watch me growing from my first reaction to now. So, and for those of you who've been with me from the beginning, you understand exactly what I'm talking about. So thank you so very much for checking this one out. Once again, God bless you. Until next time, and as always, friends, remember to look unto Jesus, to live by faith. Have a good one. Bye.